Hello everybody and welcome to another Walking with Jay. Today the location I'm at is actually in the middle of a city, although looking around you wouldn't think it was in the middle of a city because it's so beautiful. I'm in a place that once over was called Jesus Mount. It's now called Jesmond. I'm in Jesmond Dene. I'm in Newcastle Upon Tyne. So come and join me as I take you on a walk around Jesmond Dene. Right, so we're starting our walk off at what's known as Pet's Corner. We've got a goat over there, he's coming back out. He's watching me on. Interesting little chap. Another goat. Right, we're going to keep on walking now. It's totally and utterly different to the video that we did last week at Whitby, because it was Goth weekend obviously, so as I said I was going to do something a little bit different this week for you. Took me about an hour and a half to get here. Oh, it's not too bad though. Like I say, it is always busy here as well. So I'll take around here walk around here where it's a little bit quieter. We've got some guinea fowl here. Very, very cute looking. Unusual. So now we're actually on the main trail of Jesmond Dene. Check this out here, folks. I wouldn't like to think I was falling in there, mind you. The river, by the way, is called the Ouseburn. Picking the pace up a little bit now. What a shame, that building. All derelict. Last time I was here, there was people living in there. But looks like it's been abandoned now. Seriously, I can't wait to get to this new location. Looks like we've got more waterfalls here. So when we get to this location, I'll tell you a little bit more about Jesmond Dene, the history of it and everything. Like I say, it's really busy again. I'm just hoping that it doesn't rain like it did last Saturday. There's so much to see here. So beautiful. I'm not going to talk as much on this video because I want you just to really appreciate the sounds of nature here in Jesmond in Newcastle. I've just noticed something there as well, these roots on that tree. These are amazing. Get a look at these, folks. It's like something out of Harry Potter, isn't it? Or as I say, it's 20 years since I've actually been here. And the place hasn't changed much, actually. It's just nice to get out, really. Anyway, I'll keep on walking. I wasn't very happy with the footage that I took down at Whitby. I had a bit of a problem with buildings wobbling, so I've had to alter how I walk, and I've had to slow down my walk as well. Walking fast is just something that I got used to when I was in the army, of course. Absolutely stunning. I'm nearly at the next location now, I think. No, I'm not. See, you forget about these things, you know, when you haven't been here for over 20 years. It's a nice little bridge I'm walking over here. Look at this, folks. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like I say, you just wouldn't believe that this here is in the middle of the city. Keep on walking. I'm walking over another bridge again. I will get to this location. It's going to be well worth it anyway when I get there. So as I mentioned earlier, Jesmond was once known as Jesus Mount. And the next place that I'm going to, the next location, I'll explain to you why Jesmond was once called Jesus Mount. But anyway, while I'm walking to the other location, just a little bit more history about this place. So this park land, Jesmond Dene, was created by Lord and Lady Armstrong back in the Victorian days, back in the 1800s. And in 1863 he decided that he was going to donate the land and the park to the city of Newcastle. Now the actual Dene itself, where the waterfalls were, where the mill was, they used dynamite to create that. They actually blasted that, so that's not a natural waterfall. Okay, I'm at the location now. So I'm going to set my tripod up and discuss this here. Okay, so this is the location that I was on about earlier on. And this is the reason why Jesmond is called Jesus Mount. This is the chapel of St Mary's, Jesmond. This was a Pilgrims chapel back in the day. It was built in the 1200s, and the reason why there's a chapel built on this site is because before the Norman conquest, according to legend, there was an apparition of the Virgin Mary and Jesus, baby Jesus, that appeared here. So this is why the chapel was built here, and this is why Jesmond ended up with the name Jesus Mount. This is an absolutely beautiful building, absolutely fantastic building. I discovered this when I was a student 20 years ago. I was down here one day just wandering around like I normally used to do, and I came across this. A lot of people do actually stumble across this, but yeah, absolutely stunning building. Okay, so I'm leaving St Mary's Chapel now, going on to the next location. I just hope that I can find it. That should be okay. Like I say, that chapel, I found it by accident when I was a student. I was just wandering around here and I came across that. I'm just trying to get out of this gate now. Trying to do this with one hand is quite difficult, but I've managed anyway. So I think the next location is just down the street, hopefully. Right, I'm just going to pause the video here. Right, I wasn't very happy there actually. I had to pause the video because somebody had smeared dog muck on top of the gate and I put my hand in it. So I wasn't very happy about that. I don't think you'd be very happy neither. Absolutely disgusting. So yeah, I'm making my way on to the next and final location. which I think is just round this corner here, hopefully. Really enjoyed this afternoon. Sounds like we've got a car coming here. Yeah, there's some really disgusting people about. I mean, what was the point in doing that? Absolute disgusting. So now I'm gonna have to go on. I mean, I've managed to get it off my hand, but I still need to wash my hands at the end of the day. So earlier on, I mentioned about the legend of the apparition of Mary and her baby Jesus, and this is the actual spot where the apparition was seen, and there's a well here, a natural spring. So this is called St Mary's Well, and again, the pilgrims used to come here, bathe and drink the waters and everything. Obviously today I'm not going to be drinking that water. I need to be very, very careful where I'm standing as well. Now, I couldn't find this place for some strange reason, and there was a couple walking past me, and I happened to ask them, do they know where it is? And they told me where it is, and they brought me here. So, lovely icon there, lovely statue of Mary, our beloved lady, up on the cross there. It's so peaceful here. And this is what I used to like. I go very, very slowly here because I don't want to slip. But yeah, so it's a well. It's a natural spring. As you can see, that's it there. Just down there. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And it says there, it says gratia, which means thank you in Latin. I could stay here all day. It's just so peaceful. Okay everybody, well that's it from me for today. I hope you've enjoyed my little walk around Jesmond Dene. I know I have. It's been a blast from the past from me, as I say, 20 years ago since I was last here when I was a student. But anyway folks, you have a good week, and I will see you on the next one. I've got something again really interesting planned for that one. Okay, so have a good week folks, and see you then. Thanks for watching. It's bye from me.